Hi again, welcome to week 2 of Math in Society. This week we're going to be talking about voting theory. Interesting timing with this, not intentional. I cover this topic every quarter. But anyway, I hope you'll enjoy this. I want to take you through what you're gonna see. So you may notice on the WAMAP site that voting theory is our new topic. And if you go down to the calendar, which is right under that, I moved this block up here. If you go down to the calendar, you'll see that if you click on today's date, the 26th, this is Saturday, you can go down below and it will open up the textbook and what we're going to do this week. Also, those things are accessible on the block. So if you click the block, it'll have This Week in Math and Society. That's a summary of what we're going to be looking at this week. It'll have the learning outcomes for the topic. Then there'll be the voting theory chapter. So you'll be able to, there's a link to the chapter on voting theory and video lessons. And then we'll have the voting theory assignments. We'll have exercising, a writing assignment, and a skills quiz, and you can access those through here. The writing assignment and skills quiz are not available yet. They won't be available until Monday. But the exercises, which are supposed to be done first. So first, actually, you can, let's take a look at what it has, just what this means, This Week in Math and Society. You can actually click on the textbook here. I have several links to the textbook in the block, several places. So you can click on the textbook there, you can click on the textbook there. If you do that, it will open it it'll open it here. But if you look up, there's a new tab, and so I can close that tab up in the upper left. I can close that tab, and then I can go back to the WAMAP. So even if you click here, it sends you to a new tab, but you can go back quickly. Anyway, you have the chapter that's available. There'll be videos. I made links to the first 2 videos right here, so you could actually watch the videos from here. These are videos that I did on introducing the topic. Probably one of the most important things and new things you may not have seen before is a preference schedule. And these are actually a very popular topic right now. There's several states that are considering using preference schedules for many more elections. Maine already does. The state of Maine uses preference schedules. We'll talk about that. Anyway, then you'll have there's the assignments or exercises, the written assignment, and the skills quiz. And then we'll look ahead to next week, which is growth models, where we do linear and exponential, which you've already done in the past, but we do a little bit, take another look at those at a new angle, and logistic growth. But that's not until next week. Okay. So that's what that block is about, just telling you what we're doing this week, and that we have 3 assignments that you have to complete. If you look in the calendar, you'll see exercises will be due on Wednesday, the writing assignment is due on Friday, and the Saturday is the last day to take the quiz. So here's the voting theory chapter. So if you open this up, this gives you the chapter from the book. You click here to open that. Another way to access that chapter. By the way, the whole book is also available online, and in the back of the book it has all the solutions. So it's probably worth looking at the whole book too. If you want to if you're looking at the problems, which I don't assign the problems in the book very often, but if you're looking at problems in the book, they do have solutions in the back. Then there's for the textbook, which you should read through the text, there are videos for the examples in the text. So there's the author has videos for each of the examples that he works out. So you don't have to just read the examples, you can watch him do those examples. And then there are videos. These are the videos that introducing a preference schedule, and these are not my videos, these are other videos. Mine are at the beginning, but you can look at all these too. This takes you through every part of the topic of voting theory, step by step by step. And you'll see these again in the exercises, which we'll talk about. So that's all. Those are all the videos, all the lessons. And they're fairly short lessons. They're only a few minutes each. Okay, but it'll probably take you, a few hours to go through that material, several hours. I mean, this is a 5-credit class, which means you'll be spending about 15 to 20 hours a week on the class, actually. 5 hours for the credits, and then probably 10 hours worth of outside work, or 15. So that's a total of 15 to 20 hours a week. Then we'll go down to voting theory assignments. Now you can access the assignments in the block. For right now, the only thing you're going to see are the exercises, because like I said, the writing assignment and the skills quiz are not available until Monday. They will show up in this block on Monday. As it is, you can also access the exercises from the calendar. So you can click on the calendar if you want. I'll have to move that. You'll have to click on the calendar, and that will open up the exercises for voting theory. Now, I'm going to just go through this. Start. If you hit start, it gives you a description of how the assignments exercises work. So I'll just read through this with you. Exercises are set up so you can try a problem twice, then the answer will be shown on your third attempt. You can get 25% on the problem just for typing in the correct answer that is given. However, if you miss a problem, you can, and you want to improve that score, you can try a similar problem. And there's a little button that says try similar problem, and it will give you a new question of the same type. And you can keep working on versions of a question until you get a perfect score on the exercises. So anyway, that's a nice option. There's most people end up getting perfect scores on their homework assignments in this course. If you don't, it's because you didn't stick with it or you didn't get the help you needed. Okay, it says you'll need to attempt these exercises and get at least 1 point before you can open the skills quiz for this unit. So I said the written assignment wouldn't be available till Monday, and nor will the skills quiz, but you won't see that skills quiz until you've done the exercises. That's a part of the class. You must at least work on the exercises and get 1 problem right before you will ever have access to the quiz. That is, you can't take a quiz without first doing the exercise, trying the exercises. Okay, on this set of exercises, the first 10 problems have a video with every single question, and then the next 10 will have no video. So that's supposed to get you hopefully confident in the first 10, and then in the next 10 you'll just get a practice with no video. Quiz problems will never have a video, so I highly recommend that you do plenty of practice, and you can keep trying similar problems in order to keep practicing, though, if you think you need more, so you can master the material. So here's, oh, and by the way, there's video lessons right here, right at the beginning. If you click on that, you'll see a video lesson. I think this is
welcome to video number 2 on the...
So I've given you the 5 voting methods. That's kind of a summary of the lesson, of the whole unit. But now question 1, you'll notice here's a video, and there's the questions, and then question 2, a video, and then question. And so you'll go all the way down for the first 10. It'll look like that. And then on the next 10, it will just be a very similar problem, and there will be no videos. I want you to notice that on all of these, if you have a question, you can message the instructor, that's me, and when you click on that, it will take you, it'll say it's going to send me a message. It tells me the number that you're working on. It shows me the question, and then if you click here, you can type in what you're having trouble with. Just saying, I don't get it is not really very is sufficient to tell me what you need help with. So you could say, well, I've tried this and I got a wrong answer, or here's what I've done already. I'm not sure where to go from here. Something like that. So you give me an opportunity to know what you've been thinking about the question. Okay, so you can close that and it'll automatically go back to the problems. So that is, and when you're done, by the way, if you're done with every question, you click submit. When you submit each question one at a time, and on these problems, it grades them. It will grade them for you, and it'll tell you what your score was. Okay? You can also, by the way, you can also post to a forum. You can message me. You can also post to the forum, which means all the class can see that you have a question, and they'll say, and other people in the class can help you on that question too. So you can message me, but sometimes, I don't answer right away. You might want to, you could do both. Message me, and you could post to the forum to see if any other students who've already worked on it could help you as well. Okay, so that is it for the exercises. All right, I think that if you have any other questions, please feel free to let me know. And again, I'll go back up here. There's math help right here. If you click on that, you can get me or another tutor in the Zoom room. You just click on that link and it'll take you to the Math Care for All. That's the Math Center's online tutoring service. So I hope you enjoyed this unit. It's really enjoyable. It's thought-provoking, and I think it's really fun and interesting.